New legal trouble tonight for DACA, the federal program that allows young people known as dreamers to avoid deportation and remain in the U.S. Justice correspondent Pete Williams joins us. Pete, a federal judge has ruled the program illegal?
Right, Lester. The judge in Texas says the Obama administration failed to take all the steps required by law when it launched the program in 2012. But for now, he's putting the effect of his ruling on hold for the most part, so it does not change the status of the hundreds of thousands of DACA recipients who are here now. They can stay and they can apply to renew their status, but the judge ordered a halt to approving new applications from people who've never been in the program before. The government is sure to appeal this decision, but it puts new pressure on the White House and Congress to come up with a permanent fix for what to do about the dreamers.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.